Where are you aligning them? Where are you guys aligning?
Depends.
Half of you head up.
The one I think the 5th and 6th graders don't
You're not allowed to take the
technique.
A gap.
Can't be inside shade.
So I guess I would be working on that. Again, the advantage, I want to work this step to get to the outside shoulder or outside half and work on getting this arm down as best I can, get into him and kind of push him down and squeeze that and really concentrate on telling him keep your outside arm, outside leg free. So I just work a lot of probably just one-on-one stuff or with a bag. You know, I'm going to beat him. I'm going to probably go with inside foot first so I can get this and then I can work this out and kind of turn him. Now, I don't want to turn my back here and then they out running outside here, probably what happens to you guys there. But you got to work hard to that outside half here, try to get him and push him and squeeze him down into the A gap while keeping outside arm, outside leg free, because I cannot let anyone get outside him. Then you got to beat that into his head. You know what I'm saying? I want you to get. You can beat it in their heads as long as you want. And when the game starts, you're going crazy and you're going to get and get sealed inside. I get it. But I think that probably deep line wise is again staying low. I would work stance and technique as much as you can with those guys. You know, and getting that first step down, and again, almost like you're an offensive lineman. I want to get that step down, and I want to pressure. I want to pressure inside, push inside while keeping my outside arm, outside leg free to get anything outside of me. Easier said than done, I understand.
I was just gonna say that.
We have our problem with our ends. I mean, our ends, same thing.
Well, a kid naturally, right, the tendency is like, oh,
There's
everything they're taught is go get the ball, and mom and dad are screaming outside, go get the ball.
Right.
Like,
You may get a guy work to the outside real good and he'll go like this, and then the guy's gonna get outside. But I would think that just working that technique and really stress them that you got to, you know, I'm gonna hit two hands on him, but I'm gonna work this hand off as I kind of push him down. And again, I'm staying square to the line of scrimmage. Teach him to stay square, because the minute he turns here, he's gonna get beat, or he's gonna end up down in an 8 gap. So if I can work and stay square, and work upfield and get, you know, upfield beyond the line of scrimmage and hold my spot now. I don't want to go too far up, because now what he's going to do is going to cut inside you. I don't want to get too far down, but I'm going to squeeze that A gap, so if they do run an A gap, I'm okay. I got a backer that's going to help me there, but I got to really concentrate on keeping this outside leg free, staying square to the line of scrimmage, and maybe heels depth. You know, heels depth, heel of the lineman is your depth. I don't want to get any deeper than that, so that I can have a chance at anything getting run outside of me. I don't know what else.
He's not a rush defense, right? He's not allowed to like, or is he allowed to rush? Or
Yeah,
is
it's all locked.
It's allowed.
This can't go inside.
The biggest probably disparity is the kids that have the ball, like take, you know, Frank,
Yeah,
as their kids,
gone.
and you put a defensive end, a bigger kid.
Yeah.
You're not
That's all Pee Wee is. That's Pee Wee in middle school. Get the ball outside and run.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean,
I
think
think
all you're trying to do is probably slow that down as much as you can, so a linebacker's got a prayer.
and I would think that trying to really concentrate on telling them to keep square to the line of scrimmage.
They could go
Because now I have a chance.
String it out.
You know what I'm saying? I have a chance, right? I may not get to it, but I could maybe string it out to where somebody's gonna help me. But if I do this and I do this, I don't have a chance on that. You know what I'm saying? I have no chance now.
We did try to go flat now.
We did really flat. I would hit and I would just really try to maintain that and stay heels
might
down.
also get too deep.
So we
Yeah,
did initial
I think
strength.
heels down. When we talk OD line, I really don't want them going much beyond heels down. Plus the pass situation.
Until they see the pass.
Until they see what's got, right.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm gonna stay square, that way I have a chance. Or I can string it out. Like you
Yeah,
said.
that was key.
I can
And
string
our
it out.
linebackers could-
Yeah.
Well,
straight.
right, tough.
So for
I
that,
can slow that guy down.
Then
a
it's
little bit.
heels depth until you see pass.
Heels
Then
down
it's
until
go
you
get
see
the quarterback.
Right.
And let quarterback go.
Don't turn. The minute you turn in, you're not.
Yeah.
You know,
Would
obviously
you
can't
want
turn
to
so
teach them too, like almost to recreate the line of scrimmage too? Like if you could knock that
Sure.
offensive lineman
Sure.
back, the
I
running
need
back,
control.
quarterback's gonna have to go that much more around you.
I need to control line of scrimmage, and I gotta work the heels depth, and I gotta play football, and I gotta be square to what's going on. But the minute I turn, I have no chance on those quick hits. I probably won't have a chance this way either, but at least I can spring.
Well, like, and even at the high school level, you know, I'm just thinking like a jet sweep, which is, it's outside now. you're gonna have to be a Miles Garrett-esque defensive end to go make that play. That becomes, when it's like wide outside, that's not a D end play.
That's our outside.
That's gotta be a backer, somewhere over the top, outside backer. So that, again, this whole 7-man thing, and you have to be head up. Unfortunately, you're just there's only so much you guys can do with that, But that drill that
We're
you
always offensive oriented at the time.
Yeah.
They have the easy offensive guys, then they cheat too.
the drill that you were just talking about, it's such a great drill because you can take your offensive lineman and your DM, and obviously, and you're saying, we were just talking about it earlier, where have them run down the whole line, and that gets them used to offensive lineman, your job is to try to turn that guy in. Defensive end, your job is to try to stay outside and stay square, as long as you possibly can. And just let them compete with it, Have them switch, say, now you're an offensive lineman, you gotta get that reach block. Your GN, you gotta stay, stay flat. That's probably.
Our D line this year, they did a ton of work of just getting off the ball.
Yeah.
Just getting off the ball. They were really good at it. I give Joe a lot of credit. He got them playing really good. Staying low, and again, that's leverage too. He's got to stay low. If that guy's standing, even if he's squared up, he stands straight up. If not, that offensive line is going to own him. So you got to get, I think stance would be so important for that guy. But you got that good explosion, and you keep that good bend in knees to not get moving.
They did, our guys did, with D line, any position too. It is good for linebackers as well, even receivers, gosh, is get them hand fighting, get them used to. Yeah, like chop them down. There's all different kinds of, techniques of different, if you can get them all to pick the one that they're like, I'm gonna, this one works the best for me, or this one, I really wanna, teach them different, hand swipes. Like I said, that would be the other thing with D line that we work a lot is just, get the hands off, just so we don't let that offensive lineman get into you, so. And they'll probably like that. Kids will that's the only thing that worries me about kids. When you say, okay, we're gonna hand fight, and they're just gonna start slapping each other and stuff, that would be my concern.
Yeah, you set that up. So
Yeah.
hands on.
Give them some boxing gloves. I like the boxing gloves, and they can,
The thing is too, a lot of these kids wrestle. There are a lot of wrestlers too, so you teach them with wrestling, we used to do the helmet drills just to try to fight for inside control when you were.
It sounds like, with the D line, they sound like to me like, a walked up outside linebacker on the line. So just a quick drill, easy drill that you could do that we used to do in college. Or, if I'm over to tight end or tackle, I'm just focusing on that helmet, and then the lineman would, step one way, and I'm just mirroring that. So if he's stepping out, just one step, or you go one step, or you go 2 steps. So whatever you want, that's how I'm focusing. He steps, boom, I'm here. Just real quick, I'm right back. He steps forward, I'm here. So I'm just mirroring him, but I'm trying to be faster than him. So that could take 2 minutes, but you can get a lot of reps in it if you, get it. So the lineman, he's down 2.2.
Yeah.
So so the lineman just tell the lineman it's just one step. So I'm here, and then so the lineman is just mirroring that real quick, and as quick as he can. Or you might say lineman, offensive lineman, you're taking 1 step. D lineman, you're taking 2 steps to try to beat that. Just and then right back in your stance, real quick. 2 steps, right back in my stance, and then build from there. So you can do a real quick. Again, 2-minute, really fast pace, just read, and then go to, I'm getting upfield and I'm trying to do all the stuff that they said. So that would be something really you can do really fast. Any other positions, anything else?